about that. So for the explanation part, the smart home currently is the smart home which is kept there. It can perform several functions which will what happens. The overview of the project. It's the project which is comprehensive educational platform, and it has performed several functions like here this sensor is there, which tests the humidity present in the soil, and this sensor is located here which tests the water presence in there. So if the water is placed, like in many places you can see water leaks in houses. So in places like India, many poor people have water leaks in. So this sensor, when the water falls on it, produces a sound, and thus here this thing goes up, and the water does not get inside the house. And there is this fan which rotates upon the valve for producing electricity inside. And next we have the main control board. This contains three things. First is the Arduino board which is placed inside, and we have the Arduino board here, and we have coded it fully, and that is what is the Arduino board. And then we have the expansion sheet, and we have the jumper wires, these wires which we have used to code and connect each other. And then environmental sensors is what they sense through the environment, like this sensor. So first is PIR sensor, detects the people inside in 7 seconds, which is here on the side. Here this is the PIR sensor, and there is gas smoke sensor also on the other side, and the transfer here. This is the gas and smoke sensor. There is this light sensor. This is here. Second is next is the soil moisture sensor, which is this one which tests the soil moisture and senses and shows how much percentage of water is present. Then water level sensor is there, which this same thing, water sensor which senses and makes sound basically. Then actuators and the control systems, these are the things we use. So this is the door and this is the window, and there is this fan which we are using. The relay module is this motor, and there's one other motor which is used for controlling this door. Display and user interface, that is one LCD display which we have placed here, which shows all the needed information about this project which will be performed one by one. And then these are this red information buttons which are pressed as an emergency alarm, which makes this sound, and then this emergency situation is put up, and then red button. No, it just put up. It's the connector. There is a buzzer here. It's sound, makes sound. We can control this one. And then there's smart lighting system. Built-in LEDs are there inside, and external LEDs are also placed here and there all over. And we have the limiting resistors also inside, which is helping it to control, and these lights which help and lighten up the place when it is using the lamp. Then we have these are laser cut wooden structures, and they are hinged door panels here. These door panels are hinged, and the window panels are here. Here these both are window panels, and the mounting holes are these holes which are already triggered. We bought it and it was already triggered, and we have the switches. Then what does this house do? First, this house it has an automated security option where it is secure, and through this remote and through the phone, we can only by controlling from there, this door opens and somebody can get inside. Next is the gas safety system, which is this sensor which buzzes when the gas is leaked. And there is climatic control sensor, mobile app control is there, and so like turns off when light comes. Then educational value, of course, because this is all based on the Arduino project, and it uses a C++ programming code from the computer language. And this language is basically for the computer learners, but in other things also use it. And there are many, even the kids, the needs and all, they can use it for their education, and they can easily build it. This is a human friendly system. So this is a summary of all what we have told this year. And the power and connectivity, we have used batteries here. Inside batteries are placed. Here batteries are placed. So 4 AA batteries are placed, and then there is a USB cable which connects to the laptop, and the power. And then this power switch here which resets the there is any function is there, we can just press it and code resets, and then we can do it. Same as this is soil. So we'll show you one by one. first.
Soil.
In this as you can see, soil is 100%. So everything now the soil sensor shows 100%. When you dip in it, it shows the amount of humidity percent in the soil. So it's 44% now. 44% of humidity is there in the water. As how much of water we pour in. If you pour more water, then more humidity will be. That is the purpose of the that sensor. And there is this mobile app control which we can do several purposes from. This is to play music. This is one music and there's another music which we have put in. That is coded and we can change it depending on our use. And this is the soil one which shows the reading here. And the water sensor which if we put back. This is a sensor which shows the when water falls, when rainfall falls. So all this controls and all will be turned off, all the doors and all will be turned off, and the water will not enter. That is the use of this sensor. And when we erase out this water, so all the sensor and the sound goes off. Then we have this here which turns on the fan, which is again according to what I told, we can adjust the speed and then we can use it for producing electricity. As we increase the speed, the more electricity is produced one by one. And there is this door and the windows which close on as the water rainfalls. This is one a part of the. Next we have this robot car which we have made. Mobile phones and main controller is what we have used is Arduino coding, which is again C++ coding in this, and motor sheet is there. There is IR sensors there in the front which shows the camera, and we have sensor array which is there. 3 sensors IR line following line tracking. This is the line which is there. I'll keep down and show you. So this is the line, it follows the track based on the sensors that can be provided. And there is ultrasonic sensors which senses what is there in front of it and then pauses and seeing the message of it. Then we have photoresistors and the sound sensor module which is there. And movement and control system we have used DC motors, servo motor which is there, this blue motor, and rubber track system which is the live track system. And the remote control is also available for this. And what all they have used, how we have made this is actually chassis is there, then motor mounting brackets which are used inside this, and then we have fastener sets with this nuts and screws and all of them, and then this battery compartments which are all coded inside. Programming and software is many of them. What's this multiple programming options in there? One is C++, one is IDE, Arduino, then Java, everything can be used. There is remote control and autonomous models are there which avoids obstacles and line following, and there is light tracking. There is camera here which senses what is there in front of it to stop the and do the obstacle avoid. And then there is real time monitoring. We can do what is as what real you can see it there. As what real cameras will be now, we can do it with this. We can move around. Not like just cameras are fixed there, but this car can move all around and can control within a range of power. This is used for an educational resource as well. And then next we have education learning outcomes as well. It is based on several concepts that we have taken and clearly. Many activities are connected to it. First one is the STEM concepts which is mainly used in this. Which is the electronics, mechanics and the programming. Then the programming is languages which are used is C++, Python, then algorithm designs are there, then robotics fundamentals, what all the basics are there, sensors. Then this is beginner, intermediate and advanced project. It depends on the person who is doing it. Beginners can do it. This already coded well, and the intermediate projects are that this is a maze solver, so this maze we can pass around and then show line control. Then next we have complete set content, kit content, and what all is there in the kit. First one is control boards and modules, which is there. Then we have capacitors and motors, which are placed inside. Then wires and cables are of course there to connect and join all of them. Then we have assembly components, which we have used to connect all of this, and this is there the box. And then there is this remote and there is the box, which is used to control. We also have the remote. That's the remote. And learning materials, of course, we have used coding. Yes, now? No, remote was provided.
Last year, all the processes
There are several skills that you can develop by doing this. Even we both have learned a lot by developing this. First, we have learned coding fundamentals. We have learned coding fundamentals, basically using both of these at least. So we learned the C++ language kind of, and then we coded it. And then there is circuit diagram which was provided. So how the connectors and all the circuits which you can see inside. As all these wires are connected, this wire cannot be put here. So it malfunctions. We have to see the circuit diagrams and then we print it like this. Then there is logical use this where will be what will be placed. And then automation concepts. So many automation things are there, like this camera which detects everything around it. And safety guidelines, of course, should be there. It should be assembled properly. Each and every this and order was very important because there was no extra pins of it. So that was, and operation safety is always there because while children are doing it, these are a bit pokey, so it can hurt them. And maintenance steps, it can reset and we can control it with the laptop. Then it is compatible and accessories and all are present. Camera module is there. There is controlled by Wi-Fi and environmental sensors are there in this, which is this camera which detects the environment and which avoids obstacles and stops in front. LED lights are there, speaker modules are there present inside, which give ultrasonic waves and which scooters are Then we have this is the perfect education investment, which you can do. Even starting from the smaller grades, even as I told in the beginning, teens or even the smaller grade children who start from grade 8, they can start doing it, or grade 8 or age 8, whatever it is, they can start doing it, they can explain it very well, they can understand it clearly because it's very easy to understand. And next we have premium quality. This is a good method, it's not simple, this is very hard and completely we can learn this complete programming language just by learning this. And then we have this, we can give as a gift to someone who is very important to you, or as a birthday gift, as an anniversary gift to someone, and we can use this for several other purposes.
Good morning, my teachers and my dear friends. This is a hand generator, and this is how it works. The hand generator has a handle, a magnet, and a coil of wire inside it. When you turn the handle, the coil of wire starts spinning in the magnetic field. The small electrons move in the wire, and it's called electricity. Electricity is used to light a bulb.
Show it how it works.
When you turn the handle, the light produces and it comes. Good morning, my teachers and my dear friends. This is a lever balancing. This is how it works. A lever is like a seesaw. The middle point is called the fulcrum. When you keep something here, when you keep items, it balances like this. But when you put more, it doesn't balance. Move the means heavier point near to the middle and move the lighter point away from the middle. Thank you.